Growing up in northern Ohio, I heard stories about the Cuyahoga River fire. Well, fires. There was at least 13 spanning from 1868 until 1969, and way more unrecorded in between that. Manufacturing companies dumped industrial waste into the river, and then the trains would ignite it with sparks from the bridges. In 1969, Time magazine published a cover depicting one of the worst fires. The outcry led to the modern environmental movement, and the river became regulated. Today, we know the importance of keeping our rivers clean, but what about the land around them? These are called floodplains. They're mostly flat, low-lying valleys next to the rivers. We can use lidar to visualize the floodplain along the Cuyahoga River, found here in Independence, Ohio, a suburb of Cleveland. The warm colors represent the higher elevations, and the cool colors represent the lower elevations of the area. Here we can see two parts of a floodplain. The floodway is the main river channel, and the flat area surrounding it. Depending on the seasonal rainfall, the floodway can either be flooded or dry. The second part of a floodplain is called the flood fringe. It's on the outskirts where seasonal flooding is less common, typically where there's about a 1% chance of it occurring. Many businesses and suburbs have been built in the flood fringes. That construction has cleared away native plant life and has made erosion and flooding in those areas much worse. While there are artificial ways of mitigating flood damages like dams, there are recent restoration efforts that are replanting the native river grasses along the Cuyahoga River. The plant roots act like a mesh net that holds soil together, making it harder for the floodwater to break it apart and ultimately decreases erosion and flooding. This is one way that large cities like Akron in Ohio are trying to sustain themselves near floodplains, without adding to the almost $40 billion a year price tag in worldwide flooding damage. So explore your local floodplain, and remember, they aren't all that plain. They're actually extremely cool.